productivity tips for entrepreneurs. Being an entrepreneur isn't for the faint of heart. You wear many hats, juggle countless tasks, and sometimes it feels like there aren't enough hours in the day to get it all done. Does this sound familiar? You're not alone. Entrepreneurs everywhere struggle with time management, staying productive, and keeping their focus in check. But here's the good news. With the right strategies, you can take control of your time and maximize your productivity no matter how busy you get. The key to thriving as an entrepreneur lies in one simple thing: productivity. And today, I'm going to share practical tips that will help you boost your efficiency, overcome common hurdles like procrastination, and ultimately run your business without feeling overwhelmed. Let's dive in.
Time management strategies. Let's start with the most fundamental aspect of entrepreneurship: time management. You've probably heard the phrase, time is money, but for entrepreneurs, it's more like time is everything. Without managing your time wisely, you'll find yourself caught in a never-ending cycle of tasks that never seem to end. One effective strategy for time management is time blocking. This is where you break your day into chunks of time dedicated to specific tasks. For example, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., you focus solely on client calls. From 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., you dive into marketing. And from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., it's all about strategy and planning. Use scheduling apps like Google Calendar or tools like Todoist to set up your blocks. You can even set reminders to stay on track and make sure you're using your time effectively. Prioritizing tasks with the Eisenhower matrix, categorizing them by urgency and importance, helps ensure you're focusing on what truly matters. By structuring your day with purpose and keeping track of your time, you'll not only get more done but feel more in control of your business. Remember, time management isn't about squeezing in as many tasks as possible, it's about prioritizing what's most important. Overcoming procrastination. Now, let's talk about something that almost every entrepreneur faces at some point: procrastination. It's easy to get distracted or overwhelmed by the amount of work ahead, and before you know it, an hour has passed and you've done nothing productive. The key to overcoming procrastination is breaking tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. When you face a huge project, it can seem daunting. But when you break it down into bite-sized steps, like writing an outline first, then writing an introduction, it's much less intimidating. Another powerful tool is the Pomodoro technique. Work in focused 25-minute intervals, followed by a short 5-minute break. After 4 intervals, take a longer break. This method keeps your brain fresh and your focus sharp. Don't let perfectionism hold you back either. Sometimes, the key to beating procrastination is just starting. Once you begin, momentum builds, and you'll find it much easier to keep going. Delegation and outsourcing. As an entrepreneur, one of the hardest lessons to learn is the importance of delegation. You can't do it all by yourself. In fact, trying to do everything can lead to burnout and stunted growth. Identify tasks that you don't need to handle personally, like social media management, bookkeeping, or even customer service. Look for people or services that can help you manage these areas. Freelancers, virtual assistants, and specialized agencies can be a game changer in freeing up your time to focus on what matters most: growing your business. Delegation isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strategic thinking. Outsourcing allows you to bring in specialized expertise while you focus on the bigger picture. Remember, you don't need to do everything yourself to be successful. Maintaining work-life balance. It's easy for entrepreneurs to get caught in the hustle. But one of the biggest traps is neglecting your work-life balance. If you're constantly working without taking time for yourself, you'll eventually burn out. Set clear boundaries for when you work and when you unplug. Take breaks throughout the day, go for a walk, or spend time with loved ones. Engage in activities that recharge your energy, whether it's reading, exercising, or just taking a nap. A healthy balance isn't just about reducing stress, it's about increasing your productivity when you're on the clock. So, take care of yourself. A well-rested entrepreneur is a productive entrepreneur. Tools and technology for productivity. Now, let's talk about some tools and technology that can really boost your productivity. From project management software to communication tools, there are apps that can streamline your workflow. Tools like Trello and Monday.com help you keep track of projects and tasks, while Slack ensures smooth communication with your team. Notion is an all-in-one workspace where you can organize your tasks, notes, and ideas in one place. Don't forget about finance tracking tools like QuickBooks or Mint to manage your business's finances. These apps help you stay on top of your income and expenses, which is essential for long-term success. Mindset and focus. Finally, let's talk about mindset. As an entrepreneur, your mindset is everything. A positive, growth-oriented mindset can make the difference between success and burnout. Start each day by setting an intention. Focus on your priorities and limit distractions. If your mind starts to wander, use techniques like mindfulness or deep breathing to bring yourself back to the present. Consistency is key. Celebrate small wins along the way, and remember, progress is better than perfection. Stay kind to yourself and keep moving forward. Remember, productivity is a journey, not a destination. Start implementing these tips and don't try to do everything all at once. Make small changes that will help you get more done and feel more in control of your business. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which productivity tip are you going to try first? Or maybe you've already tried one of these and want to share your experience. Drop a comment below, like this video if it helped, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on building your entrepreneurial success. Stay productive, stay motivated, and keep crushing it.